Hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson wrote these words. Thomas Jefferson is known as the father of our Declaration of Independence, the one who wrote these words to stand up for a nation that was forming here on the soil that we now call the United States of America. However, his legacy stands out as one some could view as somewhat hypocrisy. Some could view it as him setting up a groundwork to do certain things, but many people look at Jefferson many different ways. I've looked into some of the quotes that Thomas Jefferson has said from Monticello.org, which is the home of Jefferson, and it houses a lot of his writings, his letters, and things that he has written down in many, many writings throughout history. The Smithsonian.com has an article there called The Dark Side of Thomas Jefferson. And it covers a lot of the things that had to do with the fact that although Thomas Jefferson wrote the words about unalienable rights for all men, he kept slaves as a slave owner. And we see all of these different things. And the quote from the Declaration of Independence was from BrainyQuote.com, which is where it houses a lot of quotes online that you can find. But Thomas Jefferson was kind of how can I put this? Had a strange way of looking at things. He on one hand wanted to see things done, and if I'm getting this quote correctly, he wrote in a letter to someone that talking about the slaves, and I am paraphrasing here, that to set somebody free that had been a slave all their life was doing an injustice to them because they would not know how to live a free life. And to a point, that's the mindset that he had. But at the same time, he's going to say we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I don't understand how anybody could be happy living the life of a slave. Thomas Jefferson, we will never fully understand what went through his mind on these things. The closest we can get is to read his writings, to read the things that he said, to look at the way he lived his life, because he was a big component for religious freedoms in Virginia. But when it came right down to the true freedom of men, where did Thomas Jefferson truly stand?